A quick disclaimer, this video isn't about hate, it's about facts, okay? Because according to ChatGPT, people lie for many reasons. To protect their self-image, to avoid hurting others, to avoid consequences, and then there's Mikayla Nogueira, who lies like it's her full-time job. Now I know what you're thinking. Isn't every beauty influencer a little fake? Of course. The makeup industry practically runs on filtered pores and affiliate links. But Mikayla, she's taken it to a whole new level. And this time it's not because of mascara or wedding drama or a Boston accent scandal. Nope. It's because she just dropped her new Amp It lip kits.
There is exactly 24 hours until the drop of my limited edition amp kits. Here's how to get your hands on one.
And let's just say, her fans are not exactly amped. This launch is messy, like sticky-lip-gloss-stringy-on-your-chin messy, so let's get into it. When Mikayla first announced her beauty brand POV, I'll admit, people were cautiously optimistic. I mean, influencer makeup lines are basically cursed at this point. We've seen how it goes. Jaclyn Hill walked so Mikayla could fall into the same PR disaster in heels. But weirdly enough, Mikayla's brand started strong. No fuzzies in products, no mold, no lawsuits over lumpy lip gloss. She had investors, professionals, the whole I'm doing it right this time vibe. Then came Amp It, her first color launch. The product that was supposed to show everyone that Mikayla could make something beyond skin prep. And of course she hyped it up like it was the second coming of Fenty Gloss Bomb.
These are unlike typical lip treatments because they're not sheer. Look at the pigment. I can confidently say that this is the best red I've ever put on my lips, and I'm very proud of it.
She promised high pigment, one swipe and done. Non-sticky because apparently that's revolutionary and impossible to remove lip liner. Her words, not mine. She even did that thing influencers love to do, the scrub test, rubbing her arm like she was trying to start a campfire to prove that her lip liner wasn't going anywhere. Waterproof, smudge-proof, apocalypse-proof, except turns out it's barely proof of concept. The kits sold out instantly, because of course they did. It's Mikayla. Her fans would buy a jar of air if it came with a Boston accent. But once people actually received the lip kits, it became painfully clear that Mikayla's truth and beauty era was not off to a great start. Let's start with pigment.
I went to the lab and I said, make this as pigmented as possible.
But when people tried it, it looked more like tinted Vaseline than a lip color. The glosses were sheer, patchy, and barely there. Influencers started doing reviews, but some of them were, interestingly creative. One creator literally filled her lips in entirely with the liner first just to make the gloss look pigmented. And when she skipped that step, it looked like a transparent film of regret. Comments flooded in. These are not pigmented. It's giving false advertising. Now, a few influencers did stand by Mikayla. Surprise, surprise, the same ones with affiliate links. But let's be real. When you're earning commission from a TikTok shop link, honesty tends to fade faster than her lip liner. Okay, so maybe pigment was a miss, but at least they're not sticky, right? Wrong. Literally everyone who's tried these has said the same thing. Sticky, stringy, like glue on your mouth sticky. And it's not even just kinda tacky. No. People are posting slow motion videos of the gloss stretching between their lips like mozzarella on a bad pizza. Reddit called it flytrap gloss. Someone else said, it's like the white stuff you get at the corner of your mouth when you're thirsty, which, gross, but accurate. And while fans were sharing their real experiences, influencers were uploading these oversaturated, soft-focus videos pretending everything was perfect. One person wrote, I watched these reviews. These glosses look terrible, patchy, sticky, mismatched shades, and these influencers are out here saying they're so pigmented, like girl, we can see your lips. They look like Elmer's glue. The dissonance between what Mikayla and her influencer friends said versus what actual buyers experienced was wild. Now let's talk about the lip liner. The one thing Mikayla swore was impossible to get off.
Once they dry on your arm, you can rub and rub and rub and rub, and they're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. Get them real nice and wet. They're waterproof, bitch. Not going anywhere. I don't around when it comes to makeup, okay? I've been doing this 5 years. They're not moving. They haven't faded, they haven't smudged. A makeup wipe won't be the easiest, okay? Look at this.
But fans quickly realized it actually came off way too easily. Like one baby wipe, gone. One sip of coffee, gone. One exhale of disappointment, gone. A customer even said she bought the kits as a Christmas treat for herself, $100 worth, and felt lied to. And honestly, You can feel the heartbreak in her tone.
I'm gonna be so honest, I'm like really disappointed and I feel kind of deceived. And as a young mom with 2 babies in this economy, like I don't ever treat myself, so this was like gonna be part of my Christmas present. Took a lot for me to spend that kind of money on this, and I just feel like it was wasted, and I'm just really disappointed.
And she's not alone. Comment sections are filled with people saying the same thing. Sticky, uneven, transfers instantly, lasted 1 hour. People even started questioning Mikayla's original rub test video. Like, did she spray her arm with setting spray? Was there something else on it? Because the results are not matching up. Here's where things get even messier. The influencer economy behind it. TikTok Shop has basically turned honest reviews into a dying art form. Creators get paid commission for every sale made through their link. So of course, they're going to make the gloss look flawless, even if it isn't. One influencer literally said, "Yes, I'm paid a commission, what's the problem?" Well, the problem is, you're selling something people are trusting you to be honest about. As one Redditor put it perfectly, if influencers had integrity, bad products would flop, good ones would rise, and nobody would have to lie for a paycheck. But here we are, with a wall of sticky, patchy gloss reviews, and creators still smiling through the goop for a few extra dollars. And just when you thought it couldn't get worse, it does. The shipping and customer service for POV are a total nightmare. Comments on POV's Instagram are filled with stuff like, "Would love an email response. My order hasn't shipped in a week. Why are you releasing new products when the last ones haven't even shipped?" Meanwhile, the brand's social media team is too busy reposting influencer selfies to actually answer paying customers. It's like they're trying to manifest good press by ignoring the bad. Now, is this the end of Mikayla's brand? Probably not. She's built a loyal fan base that forgives her faster than her lip liner fades. But it's definitely another crack in the facade. Every time she launches something new, it feels like there's some kind of exaggeration or half-truth. And at a certain point, people start noticing the pattern. Like, if every product you release has a misunderstanding, maybe it's not the audience. Maybe it's you. Here's the thing, if Mikayla had just launched these as tinted lip treatments, nobody would be mad. But she sold them as high-performance, ultra-pigmented, non-sticky, unmovable magic glosses. And they're none of those things. The gap between her marketing and reality is the problem, not just the gloss. And while her influencer friends might still be rubbing their arms raw on camera trying to prove these don't move, the truth is already out there. It's sticky, it's patchy, it's not giving amp it, it's giving damp it. So yeah, Mikayla Nogueira can't stop lying. And maybe, just maybe, her lip kits aren't the only thing that needs a serious rebrand. Anyway, what do you think about all this? Were you surprised or did you kinda see this coming? Let me know down below, and please, for the love of gloss, check those TikTok Shop links before you buy. See you next time.